As Trevino is single again, her boyfriend packed up all of her stuff from his house, put it in trash bags, and left it on his front porch and said that she better come get her stuff. Meanwhile, she is begging for him back while she's at her friend Amanda's house. She's on the phone with him, saying that she did everything that she should have done as a woman, saying that she's changed, saying that she loves him. Please don't do this. Where am I supposed to go? She just basically proposed to him with that picnic and basically infested his house, having dreams of living together, having a family, and buying the house on the corner of the street. If this is a skit, she is going all in because a lot of people do think that this is fake. They think that this is a skit and that they're pretending to break up. That way her boyfriend will stop getting calls and emails and stuff bothering him about why is he dating Ash, and so that people will stop contacting his girl's mom, like trying to get the kids taken away, this and that. While she was begging for him back, her friend Amanda was on live cooking, like acting so casual about it, even smirking. I would even say she was laughing about it. If this actually is real, it's gonna be crazy because how long was it? Was that like a 2-week relationship? And she was already having all these plans of being a family. This is what gets me, guys. This is why people think she has histrionic personality disorder. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. Is she actually single, or is this just another one of her very sad attempts at...
Ash Trevino did not just fall off. She staged her own downfall. Again. But this time, nobody's buying it. Not even her most loyal fan. The lies, the live streams, the crocodile tears, we've seen them all before. And yet, somehow, she always finds a way to showcase again. This time, it wasn't just a breakup. It wasn't just a crying live. It was a full-on, cold, red-handed moment of desperation. A setup so sloppy that even her own daughter accidentally exposed her. And it all started with a call, while Amanda was live. Let's break down how Ash Trevino might have just pulled the most embarrassing con of her TikTok career and how the internet finally said enough. It started like a soap opera. Ash Trevino was over at Amanda's house. Amanda's on live. Just vibes, nothing dramatic, until suddenly Ash's boyfriend calls on speaker. And just like that, we hear it loud and clear, the boyfriend breaking up with her in real time, right there for the entire live audience to witness. He says he's done. Done with Ash, done with the chaos, done with the constant cycle of lies, the drama, and most of all, done with the videos people keep sending him. Clips of Ash doing questionable things on live with barely legal boys. Stuff no grown woman, let alone a mother, should be involved in. The live chat froze. Comments rolled in fast, some shocked, some saying finally, others confused about whether it was real or staged. Amanda, she did not even flinch, she laughed. Not just a little chuckle, but the kind where you need to walk away from the camera to finish, like she knew this was coming. Ash, she fell apart in front of everyone. She scrambled to defend herself, saying those videos were old, that she had already told him everything, that she wasn't that person anymore, and she had changed, that she was trying to grow. And then she dropped the most dramatic line you could imagine: "You're gonna miss me when I'm gone." It sounded more like a scene out of a TikTok skit than a real life breakup.
When I freaking loved you?
I'm done with it. I'm done. People texting me, sending me messages on TikTok. Like sending me videos.
Of what?
Yeah.
That I've done?
Stuff that you've done. Yes.
Okay, that's old. That's old, and I told you.
Okay. Done with it.
You're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Well, I'm done with it.
No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm gonna show up there today. I'm gonna show up there today. I am. Filters.
Now, here's where it gets messy, real messy. The call came through while Amanda was still live, and instead of reacting with shock or concern, Amanda looked like she had to physically step away just to laugh off camera, like she couldn't even keep a straight face. That is when people started getting suspicious. It did not feel like a moment of real heartbreak. It felt rehearsed, like a poorly acted scene in a low-budget drama. Ash, on the other hand, was in full performance mode. She was crying, pleading, begging him not to leave, and just when it was already way too dramatic, Elton John starts playing softly in the background. Some emotional ballad that made the whole thing feel like it was edited for maximum sympathy. It was almost too perfect, too polished, too convenient, but it did not stop there. Her boyfriend, or ex at this point, went a step further. He posted a picture of pink trash bags sitting on his front porch. Bags that supposedly had all of Ash's stuff inside. And the caption, "Someone tell Ashley Trevino to come get her clothes off my cab. I'm done with the drama." That post went viral within minutes. It looked legit.
Ash Trevino is single again. Her boyfriend packed up all of her stuff from his house, put it in trash bags, and left it on his front porch and said that she better come get her stuff. Meanwhile, she is begging for him back while she's at her friend Amanda's house. She's on the phone with him, saying that she did everything that she should have done as a woman, saying that she's changed, saying that she loves him. Please don't do this. Where am I supposed to go? She just basically proposed to him with that picnic and basically infested his house, having dreams of living together, having a family, and buying the house on the corner of the street. If this is a skit, she is going all in, because a lot of people do think that this is fake. They think that this is a skit and that they're pretending to break up. That way her boyfriend will stop getting calls and emails and stuff bothering him about why is he dating Ash, and so that people will stop contacting his girl's mom, like trying to get the kids taken away, this and that. While she was begging for him back, her friend Amanda was on live cooking, like acting so casual about it, even smirking. I would even say she was laughing about it. If this actually is real, it's gonna be crazy, because how long was it? Was that like a 2-week relationship? And she was already having all these plans of being a family. This is what gets me, guys. This is why people think she has histrionic personality disorder. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. Is she actually single, or is this just another one of her very sad attempts at...
But here's the problem. With Ash, everything always has a twist. Nothing is ever what it seems, because Ash had lied before. She's stayed being homeless, she's faked breakdowns, she's baited her followers for money. So now the question wasn't whether the bags were real. The question was whether this entire scenario was another one of her social media skits. Let's not forget, just weeks ago, Ash pulled one of her boldest lies yet. She went on live in total darkness, her voice shaky, sniffles coming through the mic like she'd been crying for hours. She told her followers she was homeless, that she had been kicked out, and she was currently sleeping in the car. She said she did not know where she'd go next, that she was just trying to get through the night. Then she asked her followers if they could send her some money. Not much, just enough to book a hotel room for one night. She framed it like it was her lowest moment, like she had no one, no support, nowhere to go.
I don't like sleeping outside. I hate being homeless. My boyfriend kicked me out, unfortunately. I got kicked out yesterday. He was tired of me couch surfing. Guys, I'm trying to get a hotel room for tomorrow night. It's been a rough couple of days. Alti, thank you, babe. Where you at, girl? I am sleeping in my car tonight.
And for a moment, people really believed her. The chat got quiet. A few folks even started dropping sympathy message and PayPal links and PayPal. But all that came crashing down when something unexpected happened. In the middle of that same live, one of Ash's daughters accidentally walked into the room and turned the lights off. Yeah, the room, not a car, not a backseat. A room. In that second, everything was exposed. You could see the walls, the furniture, a working air conditioner humming in the background. Ash froze. She did not try to explain. She did not even react. She just ended the live immediately. And the comments, they exploded. People weren't just disappointed. They were furious, because it wasn't just a lie. It was manipulation. Using fake pain to make money. Using homelessness, something real people actually suffer through, as content. Ash used to say she was the rich one, the one with the mansion, the one who proudly showed off the $1 million rebuild like she was filming an HGTV special. The one who told us that she had a Netflix deal in the works, like her life was just one episode away from going mainstream. The one who wore Louis Vuitton like it was a uniform and finished her BMW keys and flashed her BMW keys like they were proof of superiority. The one who laughed at people online, calling them broke peasants, dismissing everyone who couldn't keep up with her curated fantasy.
Yo, Ashley Trevino is getting kicked out right now. Please, this is exactly what she wants. She wants to go live and announce her next move. Look at me, everybody. I'm getting kicked out of my boyfriend's house. He's throwing out all her stuff. Hoo hoo hoo. Ashley Trevino has always lied about something while with this guy. She's lied about losing her car. She's lied about a hotel. She's lied about getting kicked out prior to this time. She's lied about a lot of things, you guys. None of this happens in the background. This is all Ashley's doing on live. We all know Ashley well enough. This could definitely, most absolutely be Cap, y'all. Mass manipulator when it comes to scheming for funds, okay? So don't let her trick y'all. Ashley's boyfriend is probably in on it. Maybe he's just done with her. Who knows? It's very possible that he's just done with her-ish and he doesn't want anything to do with it anymore. She needs the T-pages to talk about it, just keep her relevant. This is what she does. Unless you see with your own two eyes that she's actually moved out of the house. She has not gone live yet to prove that her dogs are with her parents. She had somebody post a video of the dogs from a long time ago and letting everybody know that they're okay. Girl, that was an old video. What you doing? She really knows how to get in your heads. I do not believe anything that comes out of her mouth, okay? Please. I'm Ashley Trevino, and I'm famous, and I'm Miss Richness, and I have a lot of money, yet I'm scamming
all you Mother Earths.
all of yours. Respectfully, don't believe anything that comes out of her mouth, y'all. Don't do it.
She built her online identity as on arrogance. She flaunted everything, her supposed wealth, her lifestyle, her confidence. She made sure the whole world knew that she wasn't just surviving, she was thriving. Not just successful, but untouchable, above the drama, above the struggle. But now she's crying on live, and not just crying, begging for help, begging for sympathy, begging for a hotel, begging for strangers to care. And not just begging, lying, pretending she was homeless, claiming she was sleeping in her car, saying she had no place to go while her children were in the same house, just a room away. This was just days, literally days, after planning a full-on picnic date for the same boyfriend who allegedly kicked her out. Just days after she was calling him safe. Just days after she was calling him her safe space and making TikToks about how healing he. So what happened? How did we go from mansion talk to motel requests, from designer bags to digital panhandle? The real question is why? Why go through all this? Why risk it all for another life? Why gamble with your reputation when the internet never forgets? Because for Ash, attention equals money. Because pretty still pays. Because playing the victim works better than playing the villain. Because even when people hate you, they still watch. And Ash knows it is how she built her name. Drama keeps her trending. Scandal keeps her in headlines. Lies, as damaging as they are, keep the money flowing. Even if it means burning every last bridge she had. Even if it means dragging her own children through the fire just to stay relevant. What makes this worse is that Ash had other options. Real, safe and easy options. Her parents, who have taken her in before, live close. They never turned her away. In fact, they've always opened their doors when things got messy in her. But instead of driving a few minutes to their house, she chose to sit in the dark and pretending she was alone. She went on live in total darkness, painting this heartbreaking picture of someone sleeping in their car, all while her children were literally just a few steps away in the same house. She wasn't just lying to the internet, she was performing, selling pain that wasn't even real, just to make a quick buck. And the truth did not stay hidden for long. Her boyfriend's niece came forward and exposed everything. She said Ash had planned it all. The crying, the darkness, the hotel money request. According to the niece, Ash wanted to prove a point to her boyfriend. She wanted to show him just how fast she could con her followers into sending her cash. Like it was some kind of twisted talent show. And that is what's truly sad. Not just the lie, but the mindset behind it. That is how low this has gone. And now, the man who was supposed to be her forever is gone. Just a few weeks ago, she was calling him her peace, her safe space, the one person who made her feel seen. She gushed about him online, created couple content, and even built a storyline about healing and growth around him. She told her followers he was different from the rest, that he understood her in ways no one else had, that this time it wasn't about drama, it was about love. But like every other man in Ash's story, he walked away. Because being with Ash isn't just a relationship, it is a full-time crisis management job. People were constantly flooding his inbox, sending screenshots, videos, voice notes, warnings, evidence, constant reminders of who he was dating and how public her baggage really was. No man wants to live under the microscope, not when every argument turns into content, not when every private moment becomes public drama, not when every lie she tells they get dragged into too. So maybe this breakup wasn't fake, maybe it wasn't a close move or a skit, maybe he really did reach his limit, maybe he just wanted out of the suckers because it burned him too. What's even sadder in all of this? Her children. They see everything, they hear everything, and now they're starting to understand it all too. One of them, just being a kid, walked into the room during a live and unknowingly exposed their mother's lie. A simple action, a light switch flipped on, and suddenly the whole internet saw the truth. Ash wasn't in the car, she wasn't on the street, she was in a room, in a home, safe. Her child wasn't trying to call her out, but they did. And the way Ash responded, she did not pause, she did not try to protect them. She did not even explain, she just ended the live and disappeared. What does that teach a child? That lies come first? That followers matter more than family? That money is worth more than honesty? Her daughter exposed a lie by accident, and Ash's only move was to run. What kind of message does that send? What kind of example is she setting? These kids are watching their mom get exposed over and over again. They're watching her cry on cue. They're watching her manipulate, fake tears, ask for money, and then go right back to flaunting like nothing happened. And for what? And for what? A few dollars from strangers on the internet, a couple hundred in PayPal donations, temporary sympathy from people who will forget in 24 hours? At what cost? Ash has banned every last one. The TikTok creators who once defended her, silent. The followers who once gave her the benefit of the doubt, gone. Even the drama pages that once thrived off her chaos, they're tired now. Her fans are exhausted, emotionally and mentally drained from keeping up with her constant cries. 1 minute she's crying, the next she's shopping, then she's screaming, then she's silent. This cycle never ends. Even her critics are bored. They run out of new angles. How many times can you say someone's lying before it becomes white noise? We've seen her crash and beg like the world owed her something. We've seen her flex like she was better than anyone else. We've seen her twist stories, blame others, deny the obvious, and all in a matter of days. In the same script, different week, over and over. So when people say she's done, they're not saying it like before. They are not saying it hoping she'll change. They are saying it like a final chapter, like a closed door. Because you can only play victim for so long before no one buys it anymore. Not even for entertainment. So what's next for Ash Trevino? Will she try to come back again like she always does? Will she fake another crisis, another meltdown, another emotional spiral? Will she go live in the dark again, asking for money while pretending she has nowhere to sleep? Most likely, in fact, she probably already has the next crisis in the draft. Because for Ash, this isn't just drama. It is her business model. It is her routine. It is her fallback plan when everything else dries up. Clout is addictive. And once you've tasted the spotlight, even when it's laced with shame, it is hard to step away. The views become validation. The donations become income. The sympathy becomes a shield. And the comments, even the mean one, they prove something is still watching. They prove someone is still watching.
The only
still paying
thing
attention,
is that my
still
man
giving
doesn't want
her
no
what
more
she
kids.
wants most.
Which is
And when
understandable.
your
He's older
entire
than me.
identity is built around chaos and clicks,
I have to be
you'll
okay
do
with
whatever
that, you
it
know?
takes to stay on that
So,
story, even if it means
like, he has 2 kids, I have 2
the
kids.
Same story over
He
and
has a
over.
boy and a girl,
Even
and
if
I
it
have
means
2 girls.
hurting your image, your
They're
reputation, or the people around you. Even if it means lying to your followers. Even if it means humiliating yourself over and over again. Even if it means dragging your children into a mess they never asked for. Because for Ash Trevino, the lie is never too big. Because for Ash Trevino, the lie is never too big if it keeps the live chat going and the cash apps ringing. Now, I want to know what you think. Was the breakup real or just another clout chasing skit? Is Ash truly out of money, or is this another sympathy scam? And will her boyfriend speak out, or will he stay silent like all the others? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like and subscribe if you're tired of the lies and you're ready for more truth. Because with Ash Trevino, this is only the beginning.